Hey guys, welcome. Just got to Bear Lake. It has been a very long time since we've had any luck here at all, and as good as Amber's been, I'm just very bored of it at the moment. I just really want to see if I can get a few on Lake. Unfortunately, I had 2 small carp out so far. I had a 2 kilo as well. Not the kind of start I was looking for. I heard this spot has picked up a little bit. I guess we'll have to wait and see. At 44.50 and I'm at clip 20. I'll show you guys the setup. So I'm still on the method rig, the pop-up method. Usual setup that I normally use for Amber Lake. My leader, probably not the right leader using red here. I don't have a marker rod, so it's something I need to buy actually to check the floor. But if you've got a buddy who's got one, they can check it for you, and after that there's not much use for it. So at the moment I'm grinding, so I've decided not to buy one. Yeah, I'm on the honey pear pop-up 16s with the cocoa cream 16s, and I'm using the mountain honey. So someone told me the other day actually they've had a good few trophies out of here. Other than that, I've not heard much about Bear Lake at the moment. It's been pretty dead now for 6 weeks or so. Amber's pretty much been the same spot, 120, 155. There's not really any. It just gets boring, fishing the same spot every day, hours on end. It just gets really boring, and I just fancy a change. So hopefully, guys, I can get a few here, and hopefully this bait's working. Just check this rod. Yeah, another small fish here. I'm just using standard carp, grass carp ground bait as well. So basically, I remember when I first got to this lake, it was non-stop catching and good sized fish. If I had the setup I had back then, sorry, if I had the setup I had now, back then I'd be a really rich person, I think they clocked onto that and made this lake really difficult, and since then it's never really picked back up. I've tried loads of spots. I know this was the main spot I used to fish, but I've tried a lot of other spots, recommendations, and I know a lot of good players who none of them's had any luck here yet. So I guess fingers crossed, hopefully. Or maybe, from what I've heard, I told you one of my friends told me they had out a few trophies. Maybe it's become that kind of lake. You're not going to catch all the time, but you might catch some big fish. I did just buy, finally, is it in there? It's not going to be in materials, where is it? One of these. Already in use, is it? Well, oh, it's there. Yeah, finally, bought a little light. It's so dark at night on this game. Thought it would make a difference, hopefully. So you can see, guys, 216 boilies, and we're catching teeny weeny fish that we can't even sell. It's not the ideal start. Only been 4 minutes though. I could switch over to potatoes, which seem to always work here. Let's remove that and put it here. Can't we use that from the slot? No. Let's have a look. Use. I didn't really want it there though. Oh, there you go. Let me pull it here. It's a bit awkward. I'm sure you can pull it in the slot, but for some reason earlier when I tried to do it, couldn't do it. Yeah, I think it would be good if they, I know these lights they give a little bit of light, but they're not great. It would be good if they brought some new lights into the game just to brighten up everything. And a few line bites here. Thing is as well, guys, I know not everyone's unlocked Amber. You know, as good as it's fishing, you know, they unlock Bear Lake early and Amber at level 26, which makes no sense at all. So really small fish at the moment. We might have to swap bait. I don't think the grass carp are liking these boilie mix. Never know, guys, we might get out a big common carp. Wouldn't mind that. I still can't get a 30 kilo fish. Catching a lot of trophies now at Amber, a lot of 20 kilos plus. Just can't get that 30 kilo fish. Well, at least we're, you know, getting a few guys. Not much money in them, but we do need to get our bus fare back to Amber, which is going to be 45 silver. You know, coming here and then going back. And like I said, it's early days. It's only been on the lake 7 minutes. You got to give the lake an hour. I'm just feeling a little bit lazy to change over my rigs right now here. I've actually only come in with 50 boilies because I didn't want to pay out loads of money on boilies. That, well, there you go, guys. That deer feels like a bit of fish. The fish has to be big to stop to take line from these reels. These fingers are well overpowered for carp, and so they should be. They're not cheap. I would love this lake to pick back up. Like I said, I'm so bored of Amber right now. A friend of mine gave me a good spot at Tunguska, really well in the world. When I say that, I mean he's on the top 100 in the world. So if he says it's a good spot, it will be a good spot. But I don't really fancy trolling at the moment. I'm just not lucky with it. And once that Eastern Bream spot dried up last week, I put up a video just to show you how easy it was to make money there. I decided not to fish it no more. Getting a bit of lag here. So it's not bad. It shows how strong these fish are. Did you see the way it took line there? When I'm carp fishing, common carp, mirror carp, they on these reels they would not have took line unless they were maybe 18 kilos. As you can see, the grass carp are so strong. It's surprising that this lake opens before Amber Lake. Let's have a pancake. That's our new food we've been eating at the moment. Russian pancake. Without the lemon and sugar, I'm not feeling them that much. Yeah, actually, the way you make pancakes on this game, the ingredients is nice, but like I said, without that lemon, yeah, actually you do add sugar to it, but yeah, without lemon, I think pancakes are really dry. I'm a huge pancake fan, actually. They gotta be done right though. They gotta be thin. I don't like, you know, some shops make really thick pancakes. That's not for me. You know, 7 fish. The lag I'm getting at the moment is not good at all. What's going on here? 7 fish, all tiny. To be honest with you, these are the kind of fish you cook. These 2 kilo fish. Only 1 grass. But at least we're catching, and that's a good point, good thing, because over the last few weeks since I've been fishing here, it's been awful. You know, I've not really been catching anything. You've got to be patient in fishing. On this game, you know, you've got to give it an hour, see how it goes. And like I said, guys, I could be on the wrong bait here. And to check that, let's have a look. I think we will be on the wrong bait, but this is what I was recommended by a reliable source. Let's have a look. So yeah, strawberry. It's interesting. A lemon and strawberry. We're probably on the wrong bait, guys, in all honesty. Oh, what's that? An Easter berry and a banana. Yeah, so I'm on the wrong bait here. Looks like potato's still working. Mirror cart's probably all over the place. Banana. That's interesting. Right, a few banana. I don't think I'll see what we got in stock. It's the problem here. If you bring the wrong bait, you can't change over. Do we have any banana boilies here? We do. We have a few, not many. Banana, strawberry. You know, let's try something, guys. Let's try something. You can't say the lake's dead and you're on the wrong bait. Like I said, the bait I'm using here comes from a very reliable source. But let's have a look. Let's change bait here. Let's go for that banana. Let's go for that strawberry. It's not gonna hurt to change. What dip can we use? I guess we've got to use strawberry. We've got 1 banana. Jeez. I wanted to use the banana because it's working, but let's try the strawberry. And let's wait a minute. I like to make the first boilie the same as the dip. Where's the strawberry gone? Oh, we got a 20. Good. So go for a 20 and then go for a banana. Let's try that. Let's see if that works. That's what makes the good fishermen to the great. They try different things. And on this game, it's just like real life in a way. You've got to try different things. Yeah, a lot of small carp at the moment. I think your safest and best bet is the potato and ground bait. Standard carp ground bait, grass carp ground bait, and potato. It's always the safest bet here, and also the cheapest as well. So we can switch to that. We might have to. Yeah, let's switch to that. Let's see what. Let's mix it up. See if that works. Well, we're getting a little bite on our strawberry banana now. You know what, let's leave this rod out for a bit. Can always change that in a bit if it doesn't work. We've got a double take anyway. It's not a bad start. 8 fish. We only need to get a few good ones and it'll be worth coming back fishing here. Very odd lake though, it's very odd that there's no calf orders here. And it's odd you can't buy bait here. I wonder why they come up with that idea to do that. Oh, so is that a mirror carp? Looks like a mirror, yeah. Thought that was a grass actually, it's quite strong. 11 kilos, not bad. They're getting better guys, and that's what we are after. It's weird because a lot of people that I know have caught their biggest fish on Bear Lake. It's definitely got some monsters here. So that was strawberry and banana, and I don't think we got many of them boilies left. That's why it's good to sometimes just carry a few boilies with you, so you can mix it up, especially here. And that's the thing, guy. When you're not catching, make sure you check the weeklies. And if you come to Bear Lake, I guess you're gonna have to come here and leave, and best bet is write down the weeklies and come back with them, because you've got to get on the bait that's working. And for me, that's how I've been most successful, from, you know, word of mouth and also checking weekly. $18, 10 fish is not bad. I always try and, when I'm fishing on a lake, I always try and get 25 fish per hour. Sometimes it's hard to do that. It all depends on the, you know, the size of the fish. But if you're getting 25 fish an hour, it's definitely fishing well, you know. Most fish I've got here at the moment have been really small, as you can see. But hopefully, you know, if we can get a few big fish out, that hour will be worth it. Otherwise, unfortunately, I think I'll be going back to Amber. Yeah, I do need to buy a marker rod, just to check the ground here. I'm almost 100% sure it's not clay, and kind of using the clay leaders at the moment. I'd more imagine it's weedy, so like I said, I'm probably on the wrong leader, but we'll have to see how much that affects the fishing. And I had a few debates with a few people. Some people say the leader don't make a big difference, and to be honest, most part it don't. But since I've been using 60cm leaders on the right ground, I've definitely had more trophies and more big fish. So that little changes like that can make a big difference. I'm in a private at the moment. Let me just go back to, how comes it coming up? I'm lagging at the moment. Let me just go back to, let's go to a normal worldwide chat and see if anyone's catching anything. That's probably your best indicator as well, guys. Walk around the lake, see how many people's on it. The server I'm actually on, it never has that many people on it. So if you've got 15 people on the lake on that spot, it's a good spot. Must be fishing well. At the moment we've got 8 here, so not bad. And yeah, that's what I normally check. If fishing's slow, I go to the worldwide server and I see who's catching, you know. Or should I say my local server? This is the server I was on when I joined the game. I've never moved, and luckily, really, I met a lot of nice people here. Nine players here now. No one's really catching. Another thing is if no one's catching, but there's players there, sometimes it's just the time of day, you know. So I don't mind not catching if no one else is, you know. I'm just thinking maybe now the lake slow down. Let's try and put a little light on. I think these are around 200 silver, so they're not expensive. Oh, it is on. But from what I can see, they're not very bright either. I think you really need one for each rod to make it worthwhile. I've got a bit of a cold at the moment, actually, guys. I don't think it's nothing serious. It's just one of them things, you know. Could be a mix of hay fever as well, because I get bad hay fever, but at the moment my nose it's all blocked up and that. I think with this virus you don't want any signs of sickness, because you know, people start thinking the worst. Another small fish. A lot of small carp here. It never ever used to be like this. I mean, we're using size 1 hooks here. We're not using small bait either. I think what I'll do in a minute, I will switch one rod to potato and ground bait and see if that works better. The thing is, why I haven't switched is, as you can see, guys, I'm catching, you know. Might not be catching massive fish, but if the bait's working, there's always that chance. So yeah, I've got about, well, we've got 13 banana boilies left, so I'm not going to be able to stay on this bait, and it's working. That's the problem. And actually, this is the rod bringing in the bigger fish. So we run out of ground bait now. Make sure I switch that. Teeny weeny. Let's put that on. Heavy rain today. Had a nice week actually. No rain or anything, and now today. And to be honest with you guys, Saturday is the best day for me for it to rain, because you know, I like to go out for walks, I like to go to get coffee and that, and when it's raining, it gives me an excuse to stay home. I'm not sure about other countries, but you know, I don't want to bring up nothing negative or fishing. You know, it's peaceful, but over here in the UK now, you've got to wear masks into the supermarket, which for me is absolutely ridiculous, because down the pubs and, you know, pubs and restaurants and that, you don't need a mask on, so it makes no sense at all. It's super awkward. You know, sometimes I'm just walking past when I'm out walking and with my son, and we'll go in Tesco's or something, the little express ones, and now you've got to have a mask. So if you forgot your mask, you're not allowed in. But you can go in a restaurant, and you can go into the pub where people are drinking, and you know, you get a few falls down the pub when they're drunk, and they're not keeping social distances, but they don't need to wear a mask. It's beyond me the way this whole thing's been handled, you know. In the UK, we had the biggest warning actually about the virus, and you know, we still let everyone do as they please and carry on as normal, which made it really bad. And sadly, you know, a lot of people have lost their lives, you know. On a good note, guys, you know, I found this game. You know, it's been a real nice thing to find, you know. Real nice people on it. You get a few falls everywhere, but you know, the game definitely been really helpful since lockdown, you know, especially when I was fully isolated, not going out. It's a nice way to pass the time. So it's little fish day now. Very small carp coming out. It's pretty much now, unless we land some big fish, the hour's not going to be worth it. 28 minutes and 14 fish, and that wouldn't be bad, but a lot of them are £2 fish. It's costing more on bait than it is. It's costing more on bait than the fish are worth. Little cruise in there. Looking at chat, a lot of small fish coming out, nothing special. 7 players here now. Yeah, no one's landing anything special. I think the 10 kilos we land have been the best. So let's have a look at this light. It looks quite bright now actually. So turn it off, and we're like that. Let's turn our light off. Oh, I see that. Hold on, turn that off. Let's turn our little lamp off. Is that? So you can see how dark it is. And then with this on, let's have a look. Camping light. Oh, that's not bad, you know, guys. If I knew they were that good, I would have bought one a little while ago. Let's put a lamp on as well. That's nice. Yeah, I'm sure I saw someone use these on YouTube, and I didn't think much of them. I mean, they're rated 1 star, but I'm impressed with that. I'm quite happy with that buy now. They're not expensive, you know, 200 silver. So yeah, they're well worth it. We might have to invest in another one. Yeah, I think this lake was giving too much away. I remember getting full nets here, and when I say full nets, I mean grass carp full. It's not like that now. It seems like a lower level lake now, the way they've made it. A lot of small fish. I think maybe that was the problem. It unlocked so low. A lot of people used to get their reels broke here, and I think they've clocked onto that and thought, well, we'll make it you know, low level lake, but occasionally we'll let a big fish come out. Because it's been like this for too long, guys. It's been what, um, 6 weeks more or more. Could even have been longer. Let's see if anyone's gonna be helpful here. How's the lake fishing? Let's have a look. Sometimes you get helpful, and sometimes, you know, unfortunately, some people give you abuse. But most of the time, you know, to be honest with you, most people are nice. That's pretty much why I fish in a private group now, because everyone in the group, we make sure we keep it, you know, only good guys there, and just people want to have a chat and, you know, fish together. And everyone's helpful as well. If anyone finds any hot spots, you know, word of mouth is the best way on this game to catch fish. There's no right way. I mean, without naming anyone, we had a guy who just thought he knew everything in the group. He was quite rude to a few people. He's left the group now anyway, but he always thought he knew. He always thought he was right, and that's not true, you know. I mean, one week you got the hot spot, you got the bait, and next week it changes, you know, and that's how the game is. If it was one bait on one spot all the time, no one would buy other boilies. It would get boring. So, like I said, you need other people to help you out. I've had high level players tell me good spots, and I've had low level players tell me good spots. You know, like I said, word of mouth is the best. Is the best way to find the spots. And sometimes, guys, it's not about just making silver all the time. It's about just enjoying the game, and to be able to come down to Bear Lake and just fish, catch a few. It's nice. It makes a nice change. I mean, like, when it comes to line, someone asked me the other day, what's the best colour line? In all honesty, I couldn't tell you that, guys, but I like the green line, you know. It's just a colour I like. It's really bright, as you can see. And I guess in real life you wouldn't want really bright line. You wouldn't want the fish to see it, but as it's a game, I like the colour. See these grass, there's strong fish. I remember chasing these grass carp around that old Berg and Bear Lake. Craziness. Getting better, guys. That is a lot bigger than I thought it was. I did not think that was 10 kilos. And yes, we've gained a little one on our bottom feeding, which I really need right now. It's really slow right now, that is. Trying to unlock the PVA. So that was a nice fish. Probably the biggest fish I've seen come out of it so far since I've been on it. So yeah, we're on the right bait, guys. Now I can tell you, and what we are on. I did tell you, didn't I? Yeah. The honey pear and the cocoa creams with the mountain honey dip. And I'm using size 1 hooks, guys. The thing on this lake is you want to catch a few black carp. Not just for the silver, but the XP is amazing. That's the good thing about Bear Lake when it's fishing well. You can catch small fish. You only need a few good ones to really make it worth it. And like I said, guys, right now I thought I'd come here, and I wasn't really worried about silver. sometimes it's just nice to make a change, you know, keep fishing amber, same spot. Does get a bit boring after a while. Yeah, this spot I do like. It's small clip as well, at clip 22. It's what I like. I like to fish short. I hate when you got to cast out 35-40 meters and then you hook a small fish. It just takes forever to get it in. Let's see what kind of players we've got. A few low levels, so maybe they're fishing for smaller fish, because there's a lot of cruising carp coming out. Yeah, I wonder what the next lake will be, guys. I would love to see another carp lake, guys, to be honest with you. I think there's enough trolling lakes now. I think the new lake, Tunguska, I enjoyed it when it first come out with the eastern bream fishing, but that eastern bream fishing's way and truly dried up now. So it's, if you're going for silver, it's not great. If you're just fishing it because you love fishing it, it's a really nice lake actually. But for me, I'm just not a troll. I'm just not a fan of trolling. Probably because in real life I don't do it. You know, I've never trolled in real life. I think I've only fished on a boat once in my life, and it was carp fishing, and it went horrible wrong. You know, I hooked a big fish, really big fish actually. Would have been the biggest fish I ever caught. I caught a lot of carp in my life, and I know a big fish when I see it. And just as I got it near the net, I sort of got excited and put the rod down, and it was barbless hooks, and I got the hook slipped out and the fish got away. But it was nice, you know, it was nice sort of just cruising around on a little canoe boat. But as for trolling, I've never done that. So I would like to try though one day. I know, like, if you go on holiday, some places do it. Definitely something I want to try. I think I'm just more. I used to just go fishing to relax, to be honest, and carp fishing is very lazy. You know, cast your rod out and just wait for your alarms. You can just sit there and relax all day. So it's definitely more of a lazy man sport than, I guess, trolling. You've got to be more on the ball. A few little line bites here. I did tell one of my friends that I will update him on this spot. Really good fisher. That's why I wanted to do an hour here and see what kind of rate I can make. Like I said, I mean, when you're fishing anyway, you can't really go by 1 hour, guys. I mean, you could have 1 hour make 300 in an hour, 400 in an hour, and then next hour you can make 100. It's just how it is. But you get a feel for the spot. I mean, if you make any place you make 200 an hour silver, it's fishing well. I mean, there's a lot of people that say they're making thousands a day, and I just find it hard to believe, you know. Like I said, one of my friends who's top 100 players, he told me he don't believe that's true as well. He said the only way you could do it is if you caught maybe 3 sturgeon, really big ones, and you're looking at long fights. Not only you're looking at long fights, it's not easy to hook these big fish, I've been told. I still don't have the rods to go for sturgeon, but as soon as I do, I will be going for some sturgeon, and hopefully can land a big fish, you know. But like I said, I had a guy ask me the other day, message me and say, how can I make 4 or 6 to 6 grand a day? And I said, well, you know, I make 1,000 to 2,000 a day, and that's grinding hard. I don't know. I can't tell you how you can do that. And to be honest with you guys, I know a lot of you need money to upgrade your gear, but all you can do is grind, you know. As your gear gets better, it becomes easier. But I think these 4 to 6 grand a day are myths, unless someone has one lucky day where they do catch 2-3 big sturgeon. And you would need to catch 3 actually. I mean, I know you can get over 1,000 silver for a sturgeon, maybe 1,500 if it's a big one, maybe more if it's bigger. But like I said, you're gonna have to catch 3. You're probably on a 2-3 hour fight, despite what rod or reel you got. So I think it's doable, but it will be one of them rare occasions. You're not gonna do it every day. I think the hardest part of this game is when you first start. That is when it's really difficult. When you're using the 3 kilo reels and you're fishing on mosquito. I had a lot of snap ups there actually. Probably not even big fish. Really difficult to get, make the money. So fair guys, it's we started a bit slow, and it's picked up a little bit. I think we've had 3 fish over 10 kilos. This fish here don't feel too bad. Weird, very weird this fish. It's coming in and then it has a little run. And it's quite shaky as well. I don't want to lose this fish. Just try and maybe up our gear a little bit. I don't want to give it too much. It's another grass carp. They're just so strong, these grass. Come on, come in. It's decent. It's like a decent size. Could be 10 kilos. Even better, guys. Wow. 11 kilos, 7. So the fish are getting better. There you go, guys. I'm definitely on the right bait now. Like I said, guys, I got reliable sources. These bait here are not on the weekly at all, but they're working. $18 fish, 44 minutes. Not bad. We can get a couple more good ones. It'd be worth it. No one answered us, did they? Nah, no one answered us. I asked them how the lake's fishing. Everyone's busy fishing by the looks of it. I just wanted to check my brake. I've got a bad habit of leaving my brakes up, and that's how you damage your reels. Fish takes the line and the brake's too high. You gotta watch you don't have one of them small fish on your line. Nah. Always press that R. Make sure you don't get a warning. There's nothing worse than sitting there waiting for a fish and you've got one of them tiny fish on the end of your line, and you're not going to catch nothing. Used to always happen to me. So a pancake. These pancakes definitely seem like they last a lot longer than the sugar ducks. They're not that cheap to make, but I'm just trying to work it out before giving my review on it. But I do think that they're going to be a cheaper option long run to make pancakes rather than eat sugar ducks. Let's see what we've caught by weight. So we've had 11 kilo, another 11 kilo. I don't remember catching 11 kilo. So yeah, we've had 4 over 10 kilos. 10 kilo grass, 10 kilo common. It's not been bad. A lot of small fish, but had a few decent ones. I've not quite completed the hour yet, so hopefully get a few more. It's definitely fishing today better than it has been, guys. As you all know, Bear Lake's been awful. You know, you keep hearing me say it. No, I shouldn't have swapped bait. I think once I get this fishing, I will. Well, if we get fish, I'll swap back to the honey and cocoa creams. I think we'll do that now, actually. Get on the bait that's working. We have caught on this rod though. Had a few decent fish on it. Where are the honey creams with? What were we using with it? The cocoa creams. Okay. As you can see, I didn't have much confidence in this bait, even though I said I had a reliable source. I didn't buy much bait, which means I'm gonna have to, after this hour, I'm probably gonna have to leave anyway. Oh, we've got 30 boilies, should be alright for a second hour. Four kilos. I'm actually enjoying this now, guys. Actually, like I said, make a big difference. I'm lagging a bit. Yeah, time flies on this game, guys. I do not feel like I've been playing for 48 minutes. That's the funny thing. Like I said, time on this game just passes so quick. Got my son playing next door. I don't know if you can hear him, he's making a bit of noise. Bad for the kids at the moment, you know, no school and that is terrible, you know. They get down just like us adults, you know. So it's a lot of time to miss off school at the moment. I think my son's been off since March, and I pulled him out of school a little bit early because he's got bad asthma. And yeah, school's back in September apparently, so it's a long layoff. I just hope the schools do the right thing and put the kids back a year. Well, what have we even hooked out here? Oh no, we haven't. We were too eager there, guys. Like I said, normally I wait for the rod to go right down. Otherwise that happens. It's getting lively though. The rods are going. many good fish coming out though, none at all actually. Let's have a quick look at weekly. Why it's quiet. So 39, wow, 39 kilos. Boy would like one of them. So big fish are coming out of it. Grass, 49 kilos, wow, over 100 pounds. Jeez, I didn't even know the grass on it went up to this kind of weight. And look, mirror carp, over 100 pound, 49 kilos. And so here you see, guys, there's monsters in here, absolute monsters. And it's odd it opened so early to, you know, lower level players. Hopefully we can, you know, get a taste of that, some of them big ones. So far, like I said, guys, I have not had much luck at all. Friend of mine was just telling me over 2 years he's been after 100 kilo catfish with no luck. Like I said, he's a top 100 player, plays all the time. It's what makes the game so exciting, you know. It's pure luck what you're going to catch, you know. It's not easy to get the monsters. See, this is what I mean with these little bites. I like to wait until the rod goes right down, and then I know I'm not going to miss it. Just have a little drop of water. I'm not convinced Bear Lake's back to how it was. It's definitely better right now than it has been. Let's get the net out. Let's not be lazy there. I think it's a bit big just to... Oh no, 2 kilos. I thought it was a bit bigger than that. Not having no action on this right rod. Just make sure we got the right. Yeah, the same setup. Just not much luck. Oh, just as I said that, guys, look, rod's gone down. Yeah. A lot of small fish. The only problem at the moment. Like I said, I'm just here for the fun, but it costs a lot when you're casting out 2 boilies, ground bait. You know, you need to catch bigger fish just to make it worth your while, just so you're not out of pocket on it. The same at Amber. I was catching a few fish earlier, and a lot of them were small. And some guy said to me in our group, "Oh, you're doing well," and I said, "Not really, because each cast is costing me around 3 silver." And he said, what, that much? And I said, yeah, if I don't use that kind of, if I don't use my ground bait, the double boilies, I'm not going to catch the bigger fish, and I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to catch much there. But at the same time, if you're catching small fish, you can almost be out of pocket. You know, when I make 1,000 at Amber on a full net, profit wise you're looking at about 700, and that's a grind. You know, that's a 4 or 5 hours, and 4 hours is if it's gone really well. So as you can see, guys, it's not that great, the money. It's not as good as you think. You're probably better to come here when it's hot and fish with potatoes, and money wise you'll be much better off. 56 minutes. I think I'm going to call it a day in a minute, guys. Been a quick hour, to be honest with you. Definitely, you know, we're catching, just not catching enough big fish. So 56 minutes. Let's see what kind of rate I got at the moment. I always struggle to find my way back here to the... Actually, before I run back, let's make sure. Let's not leave my rods up. It's not quite an hour. Let's complete that hour. I think what I do, I'll start reeling in though. I said to you guys at the start of the video, if you get 25 fish, you're normally doing really well. I mean, it all depends on obviously the sizes and that, but 25 fish is not bad at all. It's been a long time actually since I've come here and fished and been able to get 25 fish in an hour. 6 kilos, not bad. Let's just get this fish and then see what we can make. I'm going to take that bait. Kinda has, let's have a look. Check that, yeah. Thought it was a small fish. Right, let's see the rate. My computer's lagging right now. So a quick show what I got by weight. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 10 kilos, and as you can see, a lot of small fish. Let me get a screenshot of that. Why not? Right, I always get lost in this lake. I don't know why. I never remember the way back. So 26 fish, 1 hour, literally just coming up. Let's have a look. 162 silver, not bad, guys. Like I said, in all honesty, I would have liked a bit more, but 162 silver is not bad. Like I said, you can't go by just 1 hour. I'm gonna complete a second hour and see how it goes. But anyway, guys, I hope this video helped you a bit. Like I said, I would have liked to have made a bit more, but you know, my second hour might go well, and if I hook any big fish here, I will be sure to upload it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for giving me your time, and until next time, tight lines.